technically that supplier through our technical experts. Demand number one. Demand number two, we want security of the information from the sender where voter registration would have happened to wherever the information will be kept. Fundamentally, who is going to carry the information? Ndiani achatakura information iyo. We will not accept that the information will be taken via memory sticks by officials from the Zimbabwe Election Commission, because we do not have confidence in them, and for a good reason too. Question number three. Who is going to buy that machine, that server, where the information is going to be kept? We want to know that person. That question number three. Question number four. Who will be responsible for the security of that information? Who is going to be in charge of the security of the server? Who is going to be the custodian of the server? Where is it going to be kept? Is it going to be kept in a police station or in a military cantonment, or where is it going to be kept? That's another question. The other question, are the political parties going to be allowed to audit the servers to make sure that they are not preloaded with information, or to make sure that information that is undesirable is added to those machines? That's a fundamental question. Another fundamental question. We know that in Zimbabwe there are millions of people who come from, whose parents came from Malawi, Botswana, Zambia, Mozambique. These are people who are Zimbabweans. They've known only one country. They know Zimbabwe. We take their taxes. We demand that they be patriotic. But when it comes to vote, we call them aliens. Our demand is that every person called an alien in this country must vote. And we want them to register to vote. The next question. I was part of the constitution making process. And when we were writing the constitution, we knew what we were doing. We knew what we were saying. And we said, every Zimbabwean has the right to vote. We did not say every Zimbabwean in Nyanga, every Zimbabwean in Plumtree, every Zimbabwean in Sengwe, every Zimbabwean in Gokwe. We said every Zimbabwean has the right to vote, which includes every Zimbabwean, even outside the country. So we demand diaspora vote. That's fundamental question. We are also saying every Zimbabwean has the right to vote. Whether they have a house or they don't have a house, they have the right to vote. Whether they stay in Borodale or in Highfield or in Kuwadzana or along the banks of the Mukuisi River, they are Zimbabweans nevertheless. They have the right to vote. Therefore, we do not want this animal called proof of residence. Ko address ya kwa Mukuisi ndinoiti number ani. Ko sabuku akandinyima tsamba yacho moti kudini. Ko landlord kanari wezanu ini ndiliwe MDC zvangu tsamba yacho ndoipiwa nani. Saka we say no to that, to proof of residence. We are saying also that we said the ZEC is going to be independent. Is going to be independent of the executive. Is going to be independent of Mugabe. Is going to be independent of Mnangagwa and their ministries. Is going to be independent of the military junta running this country. Now, we want a ZEC which does not have CIOs in it. We want a ZEC which does not have police officers in it. We want a ZEC which does not have military officers in it. We want an independent ZEC. That's fundamental question number 9. We are saying, lastly, I will truncate the questions. We are saying, kanata kuyenda kuno register kuvota, tina tinoda every political party kunge inge yaka representwa. Atinoti ma voter registration agents. Kana tichenda kuno voter paya. Tinoenda tichinoona ma voter, ma polling agents. MDC aripo, Endonga aripo, mamwe mapato aripo zvakare, ezanu aripo. Ndizo pakuno register paya, tiri kuda kumirirwa nevakomana vedu nevasikana vedu, kuti vave maziso edu kuti vaone kuti hapana here chikanari chiri kuitwa ipapo. Ndapedza hangu nema fundamental demands. Ndozo atiri kuti kana zvisina kugadziriswa nezeki izvozvo, kana zvisina kugadziriswa nezanu izvozvo, nehurumende izvozvo, chokwadi muno hamungave nekugadzikana kwakanaka. We shall continue to struggle for electoral reforms. They can burn our vehicles. They can beat our young people. They can incarcerate the innocent. But the hour is coming. And they say, no amount of intimidation, no amount of coercing, no amount of beating can defeat an idea whose hour is come.